viewers, this is Gillet and you're welcome to Gillet Show. In today's episode of Gillet Show, I will be bringing you some tips on how to properly manage your stress. You know, stress is one thing that is inevitable to our daily lives. Whether you like it or not, there will always be things around us that will make us to be stressed. So the earlier we learn how to manage our stress, the better for us. What is stress in the first place? Stress is just a normal part of life which can help us either to learn and to grow or lead us to significant problems. Stress causes the body to release neurochemicals and hormones which can prepare us for action, either to fight or to flee. But if stress is properly managed, it is not harmful to the body. If not, it is going to lead to a lot of health problems. In today's program, I will be bringing you two guests. My number one guest is coming from Maryland, USA. So quickly follow me to Maryland, USA to meet him. And he is going to be Mr. Ifelate Festus. He's going to give us some of the causes of stress. Mr. Ifelate Festus, you're welcome to the program today.
Thanks, Gillet, for inviting me to a part of your show. My name is Ifelate Festus. Stress is a mental or physical state of a person which is caused by situations or circumstances that are not normal to the person. Stress is inevitable in our life. Causes of stress are different in human beings with respect to age, gender, or race. In adults, divorce, death of loved ones, being under high pressure, not having enough work to make money for the family, loss of job, increase in financial obligations, facial discrimination or harassment at job site, having problems at job site with your co-worker or boss, fear of job termination, with school going age, poor time management, examination fever, poor housing condition, having problems with parents at home, overcrowded or noisy environment where the children study. Despite all the above points that causes stress, we need to manage them so as to live better lives. Thanks, Gillet, to be part of this show, and I wish to be part of another show next time. May God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Ifelate Festus. Now, follow me once more to New York, USA, when you are going to meet my number two guest, and he's going to be Dr. Fozao. Dr. Fozao will give us some signs and symptoms of stress, as well as some effects of stress to the body. Dr. Fozao, I am pleased to have you in the...
Gillet, thank you for inviting me to this show. My name is Dr. Fozao, Emergency Medicine, New York. Stress is our body's response to a trigger. The trigger could be situations or life events, some of which include managing our finances, taking care of the family, raising children, marital issues, work, school, major illnesses in the family. Stress varies from person to person as we react differently to different situations. Stress is not always a bad thing. Mild or brief stress is okay. It's actually beneficial as it pushes us to identify the talents in us. You won't know you're a very good runner until you're being chased by a violent animal. You won't know you're a very good electrician until your bulb blows at the middle of preparing for a major project. However, when stress becomes excessive or chronic, it poses threat to our body system. Some of these threats includes decrease in the body's immune system. When the immune system is suppressed, it makes it difficult for a body to fight infections and other illnesses. Increase the risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, which down the road could lead to heart attack or stroke. Depression and some behavioral changes. Anger. When you're angry, it leads to misunderstanding, miscommunication, and violence down the road. Sleeping problem. How many of us here go to bed and we are unable to fall asleep because we have a lot going on in our brain? Every day in the emergency department, I see a lot of patients presenting with atypical symptoms. With good history, you find out that some of these symptoms that they are presenting are due or triggered by some major challenges that we go through every day. Whenever you face these challenges, it's time to pause and review your lifestyle. Ask questions. Are you doing too much? Is it time to cut back on some of these things that you're doing? Make realistic goals, some of the things that you are able to do. Not what other person is doing, but what you are able to do. Eat healthy, exercise, do some meditation, yoga, something that makes you relax. It is important to note that we are all humans and we are under pressure every single day. The pressures may be different and we react differently, but we encounter that every single day. So speaking to someone that you trust, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be your doctor, it is important, as you may find someone who understands what you're going through, or at least can imagine what you're going through. So they may give you some important advice that can actually help you with this situation. So it is important to note that we are all in this together and we should stay connected always. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fozal, for coming to share this very vital information with my viewers. Dear viewers, you have heard from the doctor himself that if stress is not properly managed, it's going to lead us to a lot of health problems. So do take down these tips to properly manage your stress. Tip number 1, regular exercises. When you get up in the morning, jump out of your bed and do some exercises. By the time you do those exercises, the stress will naturally just go away. Tip number 2, seek support from loved ones. Very important. When you are stressed, don't stay around people who do not like you. Stay around those who will shower you with love and care, and before you know it, the stress will just naturally go away. Tip number 3, meditation and relaxation. How do you meditate? You just need to close your eyes and train your brain to focus on more positive things. There is this tendency that when you are stressed, your brain will always be focused on what is making you to be stressed. Now, when you train your brain to focus on positively, to think positively, tell yourself that you can be able to get out of this stressful situation, and you get out there and you do just what you have trained your brain to focus on. Tip number 4, learn new coping strategies. Very important. If your stress is coming from the fact that maybe you have lost a loved one or you have divorced with your partner, then don't stay in that situation. Make new relations. Get yourself new friends so that you can be able to relate with them. By the time you're doing this, your stress will naturally go away. Forget about your past and you go on with your life. Tip number 5, feed on healthy food. Very important. Feed on food that is rich in fruits and vegetables. This way you are boosting up your immune system to resist against diseases, instead of feeding on poor diets that will attract diseases to add to your stress and worsen the whole situation. Tip number 6, organize your schedule. Yes, when you organize your schedule, put stressful activities and less stressful ones, so that you give yourself some time to relax and pursue things that are of interest to you, that make you to be happy, instead of crowding your whole day with stressful activities. Tip number 7, talk to friends and colleagues. As you're talking to people, that is how you're easing up your stress. Who knows, these people you are talking to may just bring you solution to the things that are stressing you. Tip number 8, avoid taking drugs or alcohol or even coffee in attempt to manage stress. It wouldn't work. By the time the alcohol is in your system, you will feel that the stress is gone. But by the time it's out of your system, sorry for you, the stress will just come back to normal. Hey, even meditation cannot help you to solve the problem of stress. If you consult your healthcare expert, yes, they will prescribe you antidepressant. But this antidepressant will only come to mask your stress. And by the time the medication is out of your system, sorry for you, your stress comes back to normal. The only way out, dear friends, to manage stress is for you to first of all develop that willingness to be able to adopt a change to a healthy lifestyle, and then you go ahead and put all these stress management techniques into practice. Before you know it, the stress will naturally just go away as it came. So dear friends, why not put this into practice in order to drive away your stress so that you will not have any health problems? Thank you for following us in today's program. Stay tuned to our subsequent programs and be blessed.